Creator, may your spirit and guidance be in us as we work for the benefit of all our people, for peace and justice in our land, and for the constant recognition of the dignity and aspirations of those whom we serve. Merci.
Minister statements.
Kawude hayageti Sundberg kawude. Mr. Speaker, Government of Northwest Territories edzanek esi agent edzanek ayi gutsunsi agent dongit aho ahatsi wonte Department Industry Tourism Investment asit Highland gika ladda honte 19 assembly so what asamba nawo Dihten edzanek egora. Italy didn't he ayi ke laginda sit a di sake department se ase wagetsa ha what la hotle hani donason hlirak ade ayi la son gongitso ade ha ho what a gika lainda. Ida ajo huti eslets agin dit donason hlirak ade gin liani government hanya jon somba ke lagi dead don hani ajon huti ehle lagin dat what huti ne zingo here what somebody said si hani na wuke lagin da hote kuntago tsanka de yagin linsi india lan watson se di hani na wuke latsi da go ge di hote it lady indigenous capacity building somba wallahi you what I say let's hodi hote what kontra hani workshop hani lege like who I get to donani le kwat era hani na what ajon let's hodi hote ayi hesedi donason chlera ka de ginli ani organizations ya ginli ya jongon nek eseta hani like ehle gin down to Mr. Speaker ko hin good nek eseta good net on se what as hot se hadi le honte Eid alidi te edzannek ese co-management haniga na wutsi tron se yiwet ase hlehya latsada hote di government yitsandone son hlera ka de gin linsi SEAs hani se hlehya latsinda hote di na wusi waga di te edzannek edone like huwa we tron hani de oneze aja hote Italy di hani donason hlera ka de gin liani gitsen company hani hi ajut hani da gitsa hodi hote di lasiota ITI di hani tano hola negoson SEAs gika ho tonta hani government anizi ehlehya lage da ha gidita hani de hesakogin la hote Italy di department se di ni se di sake hohle una honte ha honte net ali done git ala sigi rada da honte done solera ka deginli industries hani hijin WTC ajo honte di lehe na wo get sia honte di trats la ne di government si ayika la get da seta ajo let's a hodi hagin wo honte Ayit ali ajon hunti done intergovernmental council gin linsi ajon lehe lagin da honte dia kwetlan Canada di hanisi na wike la hoda honte ita dehani de tsawasi ya shehani wata samba hwetle hani na wusi what Let's dia da honte hani ko asin hle wata a honte yina wusi ta wike la hoda honte waga na wusi tsitron honte Italy Mineral Resource Act yuwaga si ala da honte yi he se ta di te edzane ke si resource royalty regime yi hani na wusi wike ala hoda da honte iton sana kwaza sambana jazak esi donason hlinga ka de gin li hani industries ye gin lin si ajon hunti de din si ajon ayi da tlonsamba gitsa da hain le se kwi hani gitsa ala hoda hatsi wonte Ayit ali di hani ehlehye gutsa duse ta wat ase hlongo lani e wiketsa jwa da de hota ehlehye la tsi de gutsa hani khodi sombahi dani wata ala tsa da hani na wo se ajun wata ehletsa tsa di honte Ayis Mineral Resource Act si ta hletsa that's di hunte Mr. Speaker di na wo thaila ni se wike Yatıì se government se ani gikela had gikela da hunte haniko asi hle wata aseta di government se ta donation link ko thanda get desi ko thaya gala se ajo hle la tsa that's in wo hunte di ta tsa ne ke hi di gun ne ke says what somebody said sin ha di le hunte ayeta di yin si ayin da hwa go tson da ne samba ho hleli hani na wo se wo ga tsa da hunte ayeta le di a jo hunte da ne hle tsa tsa di hi na wo hle hi wo la tsa hi da hle tsa tsa di hunte a jo government ya go hlin se ayeta le go hi a jo hle hi la tsa de se a jo hunte what a ho tsa fi da hunte ne ma se Mr. Speaker ma se ka wo de he ya geti asicha on tonga ka wo de Mercy, Mr. Speaker. John Goodnick is a sigo hetlatnia that de hunte, azon edzanek e hagonte hunte. Honey Cody 0.2% latlon Canada KG set that greenhouse gas kletsi honey what I see guhin goods away li what I did edzanek e set that good had night honey dajon Canada night honey de goodnick e see edia that de hunte what I see dani kontana get de don na wo honey de e don see a jo hutines get da hazon we he dia da hunte Ajunwik Asha Huni Dihani na was a government of Northwest Territories Geek Allah da Wigets Huntanet Ali Yi Gunek Ladnia de Hut Huntanitla Hut Les Azhuti Wiket Hunte 2021-2022 a Yukuk as a government Seda Dihani Climate Change Action Plan gets Sint Ali Ajunhuti Donagika line does what edits at a dear Hana Woholin Hut Azun Contadon and I get this government of Northwest Territories Sigo he Egalagi de Hahute. The government of Northwest Territories the 2022-2025 Energy Action Plan wagahi dani edzanek esi tletsin si tlon tsetsia lega se wikela tsadat e wo de inta thai ho ha wato Mr. Speaker di donation tlia ka de yagili you can no vote hani sigun neke gotso se ta gun neke se azon ed hladnia da denet ali e yisi azon hunti giuna ni de da gike hlekhe hletsa di hote Ayit dihani si federal government so goods a di hote dihani edzane kese da gunne kese da hladni ada de hote ayit ali COP27 Egypt akhonhletse dia hote ayit ali donation hlinka degin limonta hani se go haget ya hote ayit so chkusi dihani lake what's hani gin ahani dun se go haget da hote yi hesi Yukon government si akho Ezaneke go he ayi hladni ati se girada la hote 2023 go kontase Adagonte ayida tlongo he hladni ati se wogon goods edet azo hote donigi ezon atsala ha hote ayit ali ayi at ayi wikala tsada se indani de dihane go nekel ediada dihani na wusi what na wo holin se wagala tsada hote ayetali Mr. Speaker dihani na wusi sisara what a se ti se kontra government se ga what a hote ayetali di wikala tsada dani se ga letsin what a hane go nekel si hotlo go hetladnya wo de letsin what a wikala tsada di strategic framework holi hote 2030 ayina wo we ga se ata wo etletsa tsedia da hote ayet ali di se 2023 wo not on se na wo holina ta le we la ho da hote et ali di te tsa ne ke don na tsede se ata se na da tse so he dia ni na wo what's that tse di ha di le hote na mase ma se Awode Hayageti Ekatetso don Hayageti. Nunad Pogutsa Ekatetso don Hamasi Mr. Speaker. deeds like ese offshore drilling won't go down the hunt 2016 see that Arctic shore akon teacher ba si agent tle hat don akon teacher ke lagi de hunt Beaufort Delta ayita Hotazon a gets on it let's say 2022 and gets on let's say that wala hoi we have what a hodi a new via la canisi that it's on again a daisy oil and gas a chingin neke hani a lageta hagi wohote domo dasi lots on nugget there ha some pasi hutines and gets ya there hote a new via la corporation see again Lindsay Donagana that get there hote a come Beaufort see dona like there had tea and tea class on teach a dinner day see as I want this on see we give her tia hote ye see good neck go he so good lanet I in I will sit it what I give her tia hote Ayeta din Dania lage da se dewo hui diani dewo good din nugget si hani hi ka lage da da aye he se July 2020 yini tlese 1000 wo good di si nugget si hote yazun good di da tlon nugget si hein lese hagin lanet ale edzan nek ese go he da gont hat in one se ye wo gon se nit khweli hote ye dun se ya da go he kontra dona de se go he lagi de hagi wote Beaufort Delta ye zo le ho ye len nek se bi si haniajon ye good nek se teacher se etile la da de hote yet ale good nek se yajon Arctic Ocean dona zan nek na de se go ga wata a hote ada what's on GNWT se na ya honi yet ale dafletsa ke wona ho woni de we ka da hote masi na masi no na pod Hey River South goes on a test so do Hey masi Mr. Speaker India la tlon ho gotson se hota done asiji kala de hanine tlon ada de hote e hani done dal don dai asiji ala get dani de don ajo hi di hote et Mr. Speaker go hin go ne ke se hatlo de se go hi go kontra ha go ti hote et go hi go ne ke se don asiji kala de go hi hote et di hota dwa kon na de se da de di what sho se da se hagela hagi wo kontra don na de se khogi di de khogi di hota ye security system hanisi da gelle hota de ko asawa de songi wo ha dona hatlo de na get de se ta hutinezi gi he ho on ha gi wo hote de dingi ne ke se asi git so se ti which ase wo hui di ha gi wo te dona se da hani se da jo gi he adani gi he ho on se that any de se gella ha honi et a di
Enta di hani zo hani de don dai zak hani sin ta don don hui la da don ho don se ga tlong ko ye ko ya za ho de enta ni da go tin enta di de Mr. Speaker enta di hani crime di sin don hui la da hani de mo da sin gyune ye chi a ta ho ne gyune ye chi ta ho de sin gi dai chi ho de mo da sin de Anta di la kwa chi ha ni sin to ne wona yai chi de sin de ta di ha ni de ni si gyune yai chi la hona si ha ge in wun ji sin wo ho a ti ho de ha zon wo ke zai zon de wo go sin da don de anta di don ne si a ti wo na wo da ni anta di go ha don ne ho la da le gi ho di le zia ho de Mr. Speaker member Haver South member for Tabacha how about Mr. Speaker anta di ho da don try hani de housing hani di sin da the Minister of Housing what da di te ho den de anta di hani sa di hani se zu na goin de ne le ho de di zen anta di ho ta don sen ne ke don tra sin kon se zu go gin de da kwel son don se zu goin de sin anta Jane Jones da chin ko da wo ken le go sin de anta di ho ta zon de anta di hani ko hani sin ho ni le ho de anta di ho da ko zo ha tra gin lao de da tuda te zage de ti sin da zon de ni dung ga da so fa ge nai te o de anta di ho da woni tle go sin sin da ni tle nai le ke ho a o de anta di de go a sin da de ti sin da la la go wa la de ni tle na ge le ko ni tle sin da ye le ga no i so ho a sin o de ye ni sin ho de anta di hani de Mr. Speaker di da dwin sin anta ye ho da anta di hani de ni ye da go za gi khon sin win le de ki anta di ho da zon anta the housing NWT de anta di hani anta di na son ba son get sin get di the public housing go in a get there listen hat go gin la anta di anta di hoda le mi ke ge fi hoden di tra khozon di da tro di tra khozon rent di sin da tron da ge di asi on a ge di le saga anta di so basin tron ke ge fi hin hode khogozon anta di Mr. Speaker china go tena khonde anta di hoda zon anta di wa china go teni wo anta di hoda zon ha don di hoda zon anta di hoda zon the public housing we na get de honde anta di hoda zon anta di kongo na get de di hoda kontinu wo go na get de honde anta di hoda zon di ane ka kun ki sin ha ho a honde an go na get de anta di hoda no khota da di authority di han ni sin wo honde anta di hoda zon anta di hoda di hoda de kongo ho tragin la se da si mo da wo un idea ke ho asa da ka kun ki ka kun hitla na ye di ha a get ni ho de anta di mo ta sa da za go da de ho de the Minister of Housing di ho da zon da wo da di le di ze ges the Minister of Housing what's got there on there mercy member statement Nuvik Twin Lake. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. And the go out that and the NWT the doesn't about now what I see the NWT business in share what I don't and the honey company honey go naked home business give zero lani in die naked on honey contract give this a you done in and the honey could the policy honey yahola NWT Housing Corporation I see with the Mr. Speaker. And I do have that budget that can let me zone that can let me zone a little there. And I did go la there. And I do have that corporations and I did over budget that in the scene on the Mr. Speaker. And I did motassin the 70 million non dip. Bird mill and as you said, you sing honey, anta di hani sinda mohda NWT asi de gasi holla lende NWT zondi na te des asi holla se konton nai di holani anta di art dip te di hoda di public dollar anta di hani policy ne lilla honde gonne ke so ba holle holani anta di de Mr. Speaker anta di hoda zon and the policy on NWT residents business gets in Leolani has the and don't go out that and the honey the not danger saint I'm missing dear what's a good death minister at least what's got that there on the New Victorian Lake member statement. Member for Decho. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the local housing and the local gets a visa on the and the had some clay. The what done a hot home and the honey has no clay wind, you know, you had say clear. And the deal what done it's one what I go can that there and honey on there. And then is what got in the dear the don't the case that's not the dear niece that cletching he get the cletching he that honey get so honey die what's in die diesel and that you need there Mr. Speaker and that deal that's all public housing units it decent there and that deal that the honey clet honey tea honey you that's seeing one honey what they carbon monoxide cletching the idea and what it's existing is in had that's like clever on this lane this the and the honey acid housing honey acid seeking whole land the modern training getting gigs little and the honey acid center in and the housing NWT that transform buckets ideas and levels the maintenance there see one new I see the housing oh mercy. Member for Decho may great slave not member mercy Mr. And the go out that's not and the deal that's on to know that a yakin see hago on there. Deal that's on that dear niece what I don't. What he got here in the same got here on the Mr. Speaker, Northwest Territory, and I get inside. And I do what I don't do what I did as days. I had to know get inside, not say, you know, the and I did and the court on the and I did and I don't go out with the Mr. Speaker, JWT, as you see, I get in the level there. Diani go on the gate, didn't let the medical travel, the Diani, and la Honda did the deal doesn't bought us in the don't a hot deal. And the Honda sin la le million then, and I deal with that, and I Diani, the deal with that don't treatment that's there in the scene, Motas the Nagi in the, and the idea appointment, I can again in the. And I did that 5 provinces right across Canada. They did. Honey, what that's on there. And I did what that's on Motas the family support some Barcelona, get on there. And the Northwest Territory, Gunsan, Leonard. And I did what that's on the NWT residents, health care, that he gets on now, was that don't get decent land and I did go out that's on the good song governor got and I did draw that's on don't a deal land some buy that and I deal that's on the and I deal that no let me some bar. I need and that's the 30,000 gave me and I do that's on Mr. Speaker. and the GWT and the Minister of Finance, the GWT, and the travel for treatment, rising on the good on health care. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Mercy, member state. Mafia MLA. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, do the Clinton region go out there again, listen that no holds on the any cell phone, the deal the highway tree, so much as like a linear as a wheel, Kehok Osins are, the any phone like it gets a lazy, at train the thinking you want. And I do what I don't song, it would do, then don't song, give little they get league. And I did what I don't get on a league, but think I go for the bishop consumer cattle. That they don't get out in the. And I did I go as in there, take a listen, Yago as in I got there. And I do what I don't get a league, got showing the same there. And the dear listening that with the lagot, the cell phones, the decent phone that's a lack at the whole who wasn't what I trained this in the emergency and I did what I thought that did and the self honey, the cell phone, the phone select as I trained this in Northwest Tell, the deal with the Clinton government again, deal with it. And I did what I thought. They had nissen dat some butter good again the and I deal with that on gizo fonts are light hair and I dear nissen NWT highway south foot that's it in the scene is near the that it isn't I got again the on the self service on the south foot train this in 2021 Deputy Minister of Finance North Governor of Northwest Territories and I deal with that on again now the and I deal with that on white phone gets on the highway 3 and I deal with that on North Arm Great Slave Lake the Clinton government in here like that here the Northwest Tell here and I deal with that on the and the Mr. Speaker deal with that on capital funding the Clinton Northwest Tell that they need a lot like it down the governor of Northwest Territories and I deal with that on yet he's on the game on that don't at the Diagin South White Class for not Salakats are it clear. Highway gets it in the monkey, Mota at Chele on there. And I deal with that on and I deal with that on 2021 scene. Has in India, the Highway 3 South White Class since in one the mystery. And I deal with that on. Achina go dinner home, Mr. Speaker. Moffy the entity the Achina go na go there one da home, so good deal. Achina go there Sunday. And I did Mr. Speaker, and I did that Northwest you think it done. I get this as a plan gets on the as honey. Han had so I asked and Laho so new a South White Hair that Hagelia is the Minister of Finance, not the work a day on the mercy, Mr. Speaker.
Member statements, member for Yellowknife North.
Yellowknife North, good on Katesodo. Hey, mercy. Chief Public Health Officer, Donesia dagi we hanita tada yagin lia ha hudi hute ta di kwa hola se ta jon di kwa hola donegi gu hute ta yin lini de ne khwan dani de ne zan hute don son ha ne wo he ho oni lene ta nyo donesi yagin li hola na get deni de khoke ge kwa ha dit so ant ehute ta lady agent federal government si ta donne federal government ga lagi de hono zan so yagin lini de khoke kwa ha na wo get si hote go hin si GWT yagin lini de gitsa di ho de khoke kwa ha na wo tsa si hote Eta BC here con wacha ke lagi de donne tanit on se ta don gison sekli fani ta get in le hote hane ko don son se in le hi sin lai ze ha what's de konge kwe hote eta Mr. Speaker Yajan BC donne gigodi na get siko de konge kwe nezi donne lagi de hoti nezi hi don he lagi de ati hote eta di hanni se atsi wo hote dite atsaneken natsa desi Mr. Speaker nitle kwa ka wode linsi asi di hanni se ta donne business ki he hatsle hadile huni Ami se John dite zanek ese yailin kode kwada ha that's what's a deal le what's a deal hani arjun huti wakatsa toni de nezan ta we ka de you masi Yellowknife North gotsan ketesodon Camley gotsan ketesodon and masi Mr. Speaker ayise Tolson hydro expansions adini de ayise ye tinli lonsoni a haseta inda neketsoni atla har la nevongo ke dein le hote da di done edzan nekesi some business skits on seta ya ni what's a dia da hote ye federal government seta ajon Canada and donegi he setla hagin wo hote da dia ni Tolson hydro gets a dear hagin wound honey yet a dear honey energy nezia knew he what I he don't a dear how can like it that when they get deal when they intago see what I want a dear set up power corporation set I was not that day when they it was in had the when they NTPC had Closum Bahotant is it a see what go and again in what a year honey see the tea what an and not any de kakon goods on country said the tea that they want a hot hunt a yet at 2.5%. That's it, what they do at what a yet don't examine and I get this at a country giga the tea that day hunte yet a honey see what's somebody like how we hunte. Et alia dani donet agin di li seta hani de tila tsala ha win di le hote hatsala di la ni wakati e yi he seta gonne ke se e dia da denet ali se ese azan ko he de tia da de hote ye asi de tila tsala ha whatsa zani de si win di le hote Mr. Speaker ta donet long go di hani sin age ti ha ki wule la ni hote ye hani dun se gira seta done edzane ke na de se azan gira de tia da de hote ki agi de wile la ne hote hani agi he ho hote itali infrastructure ka wo de listen da we ka hote da se ke wo no ho woni de masi
Statements, member for Nahende.
Nehende go zagetet so do masi Mr. Speaker Florence Hart is the August 25, 19 AEC Japan Jacqueline Jimmy River Nitla Kwati for Simpson see Haneko AEC Wamos what easy you would see a hunt is in his who are go to a yet a d at waiting goods a d hunt a hit like honey de haggy dear we working Jacqueline wait in said I yet Jimmy River not day said that's a young good day hunt a Jacqueline said a nizim bo height at doing le hunt a Aid adin a day sergeant contala go a hunte had I did din set out some contact at a hunte did zan neke CBC Alberta he nine de hunte Jackie si wo mo tse kweni de atsa kina etsadlo atsa wehena etsadlo hote atsa suni wo du eli hote wo ketsa zun le ho ki dun tala si tsa godein le hote tali on kya se guhin gutsa daddy haneko didi atsa godda win le tsi on dun tsa godde hote Mr. Speaker, years and why again, again, Lindsay, si dunsi gihe goods and di ho on ho te hane ko di jack si zingina dini de wona ho dia tseng mo te masi he masi ne hende.
Member statements. Member statements. Returns to oral questions.
In DC, I would that gets in Kane Lacy, goods on a go get the hat hongo guy, Greggy Hatsadi, Satike, goods on get so don't. He must see Mr. Speaker, did think he a mogalag for good hope, Edward Rutzi. It's on what's on board a director. See, ye hear the Center Grand Executive Director Edlin Hunte, it's on Tammy Curtis Manuel. The ye hear see Marcus Puro, Calgary, so Jonathan. A that day, a ye see Calgary, and I get there Hunte. Chukuhani Akon University College Hanisi Rageda Ha in Dag Egade Yiramasi Satik Egota Masi Haton Gogaikwe Nehende Gotaket Sodo Masi Mr. Speaker John Guyisi Nitle Gogak Elehonte Julian and Heather AEC da chukusia ta chungo ya la da hante go anit like ele hante masi ne hende go so gete khaton gik e jon ata in de chogo so gete so do he masi Mr. Speaker John chukusin se de ga school so John did zinc ese da go Tiana head go anit like egele Cheyenne Willinger masi John go he ge kweseta masi cheku hani zon assembly seta go ge kwera masi getting honde and that show goes on get so do masi Camle goes on get so do masi Mr. Speaker see he and the Rootsy President Rootsy Social Development, the Dean for Good Hope, did Zaka Akons, Wakotana, said there must go in Queenly, what a yegasi at Amasi, where what a nizzy will contact at that day. Amasi, Hatongo Gai, Ginzi, Hatsade Premier, Amasi, Mr. Speaker, a yesin he President Aritzi. Land Corporation sim masigisi hota hotine ze hlehla tsa dade hani hlehla tsa dazont ase hotsa se hota haisine go mase khatongo gai kwegin zi hatsade nu nakput si Curtis Manuel si John AEC it's okay would she what a junk guga what da masi Hatron guga kwegin zi hatsadi Mr. Speaker see he Great Slave Goods on Caris Larell John Honey John Ayesi Chuku Aneguts I get this junk I get de masigisi must see Great Slave Goods I get that so don. Domo da ginat a delay ginzi hats a delay that I must say Junga Quaha must see ne hits in Hohote must say. I say we get John Hay River South Guzon Katet Sodon, Masi Mr. Speaker, Did Sank Esi, Di Saneke Guzon, Sagya, Mr. Speaker, Julia Pokiak, Ayi Woodze Agon, Tehot a Woodzagon, Tenet Ali Masi Wisin the home. Masi Hay River South Guzon Katet Sodon. Asiwike John Atahi Kawode Dageke Nuna Put Did Sink SC offshore drillings DC Tlehatra Hanina Wosi the Dean we had Adagunt Ehoni Wugunda Ekana Hunt Icy Premier Masi Mr. Speaker, the offshore ocean 2016 Ecuador. It's a neck. It's a echo. Good sunset. Hagoja. Good sunset. Western Arctic. A year no down. Dingy head. Let's add the hotel 2019. Good song. A year see the Silai Huha what's over good dinner. Let's see her new galats at the hats a deal. Hotel Hanako, you were good dear Jonas. Let's see that won't good dinner. Let's say what a quality. A year one hunt a ha hunter. A year CD, Mr. Speaker, Canada. The honey he would get as good here, lot done in that's in what a 3.2 devolution agreement, honey. Now was it's it what any honey go here, a lot da hadid a honey de get like what a year I call neck as that. Say ha to honey go here di honey go here like it daggy a year now a say it's it what another Masi. Nuna Pogo Zagatet Sodo. Masi, Mr. Speaker, the Government Northwest Territories on RAC Hutinezi Etehe Erlagi de Hote Federal Government Siajon Lehe Lad Hodagi de GNWT Akode Dida Danige, Quehone de Dihi Dagin Wohoni South Ingi Jwani Woodali Masi. Premier, Masi, Mr. Speaker. Inuvial Corporation Hutine Zingi Hialats de Honte, a Yajon Asiwa Dana Hota Honte Yukon Government, Inuvial Regional Corporation, sits on Canada, Sigihe, Hajon Asehialats da Honta Haneko Echo, Godson Nunovo, Godson Premier, here we had let's add the Honte, go he Hajon Hunti Asehe. Era lats da honte ayet adedi ayese gohin lahanis wanta go with the hoili honte bow for delta hanisi assets at the hats in one honte.
Member from the Nakpok, Masi, Mr. Speaker, Dio, that's not a Sinna, what a Yatidi was in that zone, Deca was in Masi Gisi, federal government, Sinha, la get the Tadihani, what I need to quit the Beaufort, the Dihani, Dio, that's not that the and the Dio, that last in one there, couldn't see last in one there. And I do that on go shissing the no data a chassis, no data a chassis, GNWT, the Canada shall like that in the values here, like the Arctic Ocean, I got yes, you want I must see the Honorable Premier, must see and the GNWT, or the House of Indigenous Government here, that's at the oil and gas, and the honey, that's at her. Honey, both for Delta. Did I did honey now was in last and gets at the dear on there. And I did the Canada, and I guess you there. And I did that Canada didn't go shall I get doesn't I go shall I get dollars and Nissan both for Delta, they did get Disney. They are near offshore, they did have bar honey. The googie digger, Ted, and get her, get her. and I do that not done power than what I said in Mercy than yet you won't like out the Mercy Honorable Premier Mercy Humbert Southern the Mr. Speaker Minister of Housing said you what I don't ain't class and goes or young children don't try honey what the member statement don't try Hadia ni gitu ni class in there. I think that I go to Yatıì on the Mercy member for the Bacha and the NWT Housing Minister Mercy Mr. And I do that in chaos in Mercy on them. And I do that with the level that in case. And I do that the hook is that and I did. Housing NWTs and that Nizin don't like I hear like it dying the same Nizia de and I did a you had on 8 certain departments ye that's in case certain departments and I are get out and I go in member for the Bacha and I do what on and I need trad and nani what the computer to what the train le the near trad in the car that get out and not going there. NWT Housing Minister Mercy Matters and I do what I don't had it that way deal there. And I do what I did how won't go dear what I don't wait deal there. And I easily and I do what I don't care. The next thing don't let the policy, ya whole last now, whole last work, I let the Mr. Speak who's on a gift dinner. Or question, member for the Bacha, Mr. Speaker, and I do what I don't the Mota since the homeless shelter, it's not okay, couldn't live on there. And I don't have one good day since I don't and I did they need must speak they need get the contact get the consultation and the beauty housing minister and I do what I don't that idea that get that don't and I do what I don't and I did okay, I left out the final supplementary, so I remember for the Bacha. Mr. Speaker, and I do what I don't want to try to home. And I do what I don't pilot project, that's a good idea, that's a good idea, and what a homeless, a decent don't, how that they can a good idea. And I did honey homeless, honey, the grassy. Yeah, on the I see the Mercy member housing NWT Mercy Minister. And I could idea on the community honey the and I did honey construction they did a year that and I did that housing honey and the indigenous group here like that on the here like that and I did and I did housing. You wouldn't guess in Cochilla in Lally, what the what down. And I did that inside Conetta Lea, was in that Cogacanit in the Ginchin in Leon Mercy Minister. All question, member for Camp Lake, Mercy Mr. Speaker, and the infrastructure don't fine and I did what I see there. And I did the finance I did and I did it's federal on some bar and what I need somebody good to ask my mercy. Mercy member for Camley Infrastructure Minister Mercy Mr. Speaker. And the industry see that and the Northwest Territories and Power Corporations on the customer mota the see Nizida the quite the June won there. And the dead Zahanis what are Nizin what are God's class what are Guida and the Northwest Territories Power Corporation. And the indigenous government she had like get down the Power Corporation. And the Capital Investment Power Corporation who and the GWT and the territories in the Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Mercy, Minister, member for Camp Lake, Emily, Mr. Speaker. And I made and I see an inside and one last song there. And I did Northwest Territories Hall. And I did what I do as what some bad that in a little motawa. And I did Mr. Speaker did and I do not see the exploration that see done at Wahani the and I do that a you that Kakoni Hani Hani at Yante Unke Hani NCPC power why see the Mercy member for Camp Infrastructure go at Mercy Mr. Speaker and I did and I do that in case that's on last that's on Mercy that isn't that in case and I do that's on a you that the thousands of this and who dead does I don't get clear what I see and I do that is the guy in ID at there they do that there's other key thousands good on the and I did thousands of these and that's a great slave later on it's a good do that our kids and that does sound there and I did what are the and I did that does I hasn't learned it Hanis and I can create clear on the power it clear on there and I did that I must you that's it that guy in here there member for Camp Lake. Mercy, Mr. Speaker, and I do that Northwest Territory agreement that's you that some like you give us ideas on the infrastructure the no power corporate and the MOE and I do that the power connections at that Pine Point Mines or think I couldn't clear there. And I did what I thought the Power Corporation, and I did what I thought Perry Creek Mines in the Handy Beauty, good new one there, I couldn't clear, the ITI, my dear what I thought a year, and I did what I Fortune Minerals, the year I got queen, I got get. A mine go all a fortune melt the dear cousin got continue clear on there. What a mighty clear, mercy, Mr. Speaker. Mercy, the final supplementary member for Camp Lake, mercy, Mr. Speaker. The do not share on them that the and the don't go yet it didn't go. and the deal with the station board, electricity, and the GWT, and I must see Mr. Speaker, must see member for Campbell infrastructure, I see there administratively, must see Mr. Speaker, do it. I want Zan, that I Zan case, I doesn't listen how they work as soon and I deal with that, and I did, and I did, and I did, and I did, and I don't, and I don't, and I deal with the Northern experiencing the there, and I did, and I don't, and I deal with the kid that in came, Mr. Speaker, the kid that in came, this, and I did, and I see Claudia at Leon and Daddy, and I did, and I don't, and I see as soon as you had here at the Lanian and Leon Mossy, Honeyco, John, did that. And I do that the member honey, and I do that on the little sons I got Lana, the icy that on the same kids and the 8 year from the Mossy. All question. Member for that show. Mossy, Mr. Speaker, my member state make you do that on. And I did the local housing authority to decent. Det her nærmest sække i hat sig klærne og her. And I did that the local housing authority had need. Det her næsten det han næsten sin was sække i hat sig klærne og sin det massi metres den der det der ikke dit sække sin housing NWT the 13 million der gælder og den kunne sække i and I did the local housing authority. I need training. I get in that season again here. Outside clear and and I deal with that. And I deal with that local housing. Dear need so see that I see done. I see I get how the. And I did need the manager to dig out this and get it. Clear the housing, you know, or question member for that show. Must even to the minister get us so yeah couldn't cheers and must on the and I did Mota who I did had so clearly service said sege service again sege honey and I do what that's on the do that so much is on hot so sege on and I did isn't that and I did some bar height it isn't that get in so name member for that show Housing NWT.
Merci. Dann ist ein paar gut Zeit in sie ja nie na uns et na sie hani da housing authority Johnson some paar Zeit in heute soba monta ailani dehi ya zon tani donets adiha dile hani ko don hani hi and gni tleni dehi le and sompata on ailani de do monta hi kitsa gediha tsa hote local housing authorities on ita masi This goes on get so don't must see Mr. Speaker. A will good dear must see the home day. It a sumba monta he I learning the headquarters so I'm not in what day. that di Mr. Ayi Sumpahani dera git at in leni de woods katsa tanin de nezia. That si kontaka de hanisi LHO haniko helagi de se wuhuts itiawa katsa ta di lehone. Housing NWT Rakawode, Masi Mr. Speaker, Dase Keseta Masi de Hon, a Yehanisi Dazon Housing Authority, Hani, local housing authority, Samba Ailani de Kotigi Kefiha, Gihia Latsada, Monta LHO, Monta Indai Hots on Samba Negelehote. Eyi se da what I say honey hunsa asago jani de donald ge dira hanira samba aila hote eyi se headquarters si eyi ajon go ne ke se da konsegi hote eda eyi samba hi wallahi 60 million da na ke ho ha watson go je 30 million da agent contrat atle ha hote da kom contrat se da public housing repair program so ad da hote some basi no that's on the in care de cho he must see Mr. Speaker ga se da minister must see we ho do mo da furnace ha le de boilers sako what a kongoyi edihunte haniko eyahani he what a hunted carbon monoxide poisoning a ditch asihanisi da domonta de hani wo gudi kegez le hunte do hani wo gudi da do hego ge du le hunte hani otlets hani lendi dini de he yisi gikezu hote haniko carbon monoxide dc kletsi hani tsatsule hani hi gwelli hote yani wo gudi de gadon gikejun le la ne hote housing NWT raka wode he kete so don se de dc local housing authority si ra line da hote yes, the DC were good metal heating chamber, honey, and good did the gas and lemon honey co dani carbon monoxide, honey, public housing units, honey, wallahi, hajan work at ha hote public housing units, honey, ajan huti huti di hote. Kawode dageke great slave kazan ketetso don MRC Minister Health and Social Service dawe kia de ho asi eyile kontra ya golase da don mo da don and gija go shin hadi hani na wosit a donets agidi hani wogudi ketsajantin Health and Social Service MRC Mr. Speaker si hanisi wogo adi hani do set adi ha wetsa honte haniko Jones zanek eset fertility treatment hani na donut at dile honte great slave goes on get so don minister say Health and Social Services yani donsi gijago shin hadi hani asi yani don gets a di hadi lehune great slave goes on get so don Health and Social Service kak awode masi Mr. Speaker and that's say kese damasi GNWT don hani done Gija Goshin Dini Desi Insured Health Services with La Hani Goshin Hote Eda Dihanisi in Da Hanira Sit Adonets Adi Hote Ayda di hutied domo da hutied dale honey ko don what can go had di hanisi what's a di howard's what a great slave goods on so don must see Mr. Speaker honey ko edani di honey do see the new hutige dale honey adanio gijago hadi hani dunse asi a medical trial benefit hani hadi ayella hadi le honi domo da seta in that naged de honte gikhengo hagi wunda donne seta federal government so transfer payment hani hita don't di hadi le honi Health and Social Service Raka would de masi Mr. Speaker. Yi do said what hits at Dalen Hanina was it what la hanit don't I deal with a Haniko Hadi at a lizard out a yanina would could so see. Masi Mr. Speaker. Di Dani hood hidro at Zanek ehi domo da done. Yesi Hua Don Jiani, who had the Laha Honini, when it was a dear Hadi Lehante, a human resource, Hani GNWT Hanina will Segelaha di Lehoni Health and Social Service, Raka would de Masi, Handika Hamasi. I would Hayaketi Hatlod de Gozaget Sodo. Masi Mr. Speaker, Edzanek Esiadam a National Crime Rate 2005 goods on Seata Guhi Aquete Quelani Hote Haneko Justice Unke Ni de Domo dasi donsini iti dons inli ninde he do Minister Justice ayida new seta guhingonek eseta donson asiji eladaja honine masi Hey River South goods like a test so donsini iti don ak awade You see, we can go there with a 2021 hook SC a year ago, goods also that don't assume a lot that said in India, 3%. A year here, see, a 7% honey India, Jahote. See breaking entry in say 2021 a hook essay as a don't as a jig I like it this a crime rate in Jaja get the hunter it don't negi here on ra don't see edzan neck essay go here edagot essay good neck essay don't son tehot in I get the hunter Gi he goods a di domota he like it's le honey has hunt it's aunt a hunter din seta john don asijik ala desit a dini de don't out a doubt asiji again de you were gasi it ha hunter it mondasi dani gi he da got a galani 6% la Atlanta Kuho si asijik alage desi 23% la Atlanta Jahudi hunte haniko di indisi lai hola ni gotson da Canada SGA zohut ele henai thane de yinati thane de go hi edzanek enat de se go crime rate in Jia Jahunte Noon of Northern Saskatchewan, Siazon Lechen, Itani de Gohin Seta, Injiada de Honte, Haniko, Adanio Domonta, Segi here, goods a holy, le Yajahuti wats, Dani de Yajahuti night, Hahote. da don long gon se asiji ha hoti hoti da un hagidi ha honine. Hey River South goes on get so don ha emasi Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker da don long gon se da ki huji hu get sit la honi de koti ki kunge de hota adanyo gik ege dile honi. Justice Rakawode Ayi don't know go Gidain la seta etsan ke seta remake ege kwene dali inhlagisini ya daga gisini ya itile hote 2010 goes on Supreme Court of Canada don sini ya ti don de ke ho giune ya ti ha kenda ge I hote 2019 ani ya ti monta se dani gizin le se hlatnya za hote hane ko e se ta dun se ta jun Criminal Court of Canada Supreme Court of Canada se hlaka e se ta I dun se ta e crown se ta wo tso hui lin la ni hote hudi hote di te ezan ne ke se ta a khon kho se ha go ti hote e yi he se COVID si wo tsi on se don long go don long le he gidain la le ga gi wot a hane e yi shi ha go ja hote e yi han nit don't see ni ai ti do han ni do se la yida na ta hote ma se Hey River South goes like a so do ma see Mr. Speaker I see don't see de hanegi dain lani de aki gisini ai ti tsan se ki dain la ha dile hone don sini ai ti don aka wode e yesi ha isi ha dile ha ne ko don se ge kun le honte e ta don mon ta se ta ha ne ki ke ho di ha ne de e prosecution it's on don sini ai ti ko go ye da ne lagi de se gi tso ho ile hote jon go yi se ala tse de ka the so don tse lin se ya ni na wo go tso ho li ni le ha ni na wo si tso ka hu ni le ne ma se Hey River South goes on get so don ma si Mr. Speaker hota go hia zo go tso ho ile de sin le hote don asijik ala de hanina wotsonke don hazon don ajon hunt I gihoitini de wo azon etletsa dizont a ha hunt da di hanisi federal government NWT Ajon hunt egonnek eset a don asa da son ram wo hut dizont a ha hunt Department of Justice Federal Territorial de din set ajon hunt gi la din ho on hunt da public safety gi hazon Canada he di hanina wo se ajon giun ya go de hote giuna ni de tsi on da ni kwa mola kwa ti hani si kontra lada Alberta hani ho provincial police system kela ni tsa adleha with za hote da di British Columbia si committee
Enta zon de tiene kwachi da ya za sadnya da ge insin ha ko nisi ge in ha nisi da la ge da gin wone tiene don hu lai da hu la da sin tsa anta di hani department ho da zon hani sin di ho da don hu la tsa motta sin de yi ti ga la de wa san what so kwachi go sin motta hani sin don he ya si hui la get da gang di hania what so mola wachi gun must Mr. Speaker. A new Twin Lake or question Masi, Mr. Speaker, company hani mutasi de policy da di hota zon da need ante contract hani company gyata a hande di da saga danya di hota zon ministers da de policy adi policy na woda tin get kin hote contract don get lesen new toilet Minister for Finance, Mr. Speaker, and I do what I thought that and I did go out that and I did Northwest Territories local county did get a contract you I did don't agint it's a lake any I contract a better get like it is in a the same than name and I did must Mr. Speaker all questioned must Mr. Swim and I did what I ministers in that subcontractor honey that contract a lucky then I may say wallah on there they need debt adjustment I get in them and I did honey contractor and I did look to count the local honey a honey can go to other like this in wallah on the contrasi na get business and lehos on a new twin minister responsible finance and I did contract die hani gilt einde and I did diod asi de sadi adzat in le und asi sadi in line le und and I did da dia idella hani da la get da din de sin de I contract gut da ne gut asen that and the Mr. Speaker and the mutta sin that contract gut de la lagin da lan le din da the contract gut han le must see Mr. Speaker and the minister listen dio da sin yiko trasan lesson contractor and that inside contract honey get is it inside better inside ginesi nege a motasin na wo on se la get done certain communities not local and that you can get this in tax in a get that all see and that you have it that a contract it's a naked dressing and a contract in Zealand is a must see Mr. And I do that remember how we did the wish it does what he going to do so there. And I did and I do that minister honey see and I did do that policy honey ya na wo ya whole last work la da on the dear and I did Mr. Speaker and I did departments on that day see what on there and I did and I thought and I did the how there's no wasn't what's it here on the fund supplementary new twin little MLA must see Mr. Speaker Minister Hanisi I this you can line done is in the then daddy and I do what I thought anta di hota zon setun community adi anta di hota zon motta sin on zon dhwa gin te sin ki contract yun ta na get sin sa wa sin ha en le hot en de anta di hota zon di ani policy ha ni sin NWT corporation ho di hon tra zon sin contract yun ta hola ni anta di the policy the Mr. Speaker and even to Minister responsible for finance, Mr. Speaker. At I did company review Hannisin as it no hagot you den daddy. And I did the indigenous governor holla. And I did and I don't and I did Mr. Speaker. And I told the government saying that got in and I did one session that down then they did that Mr. Speaker high seen they did and the indigenous government saying don't the indigenous government again listen that and I did deal with a different organization. Mr. Speaker, die hadden de Northern Business en ik het uit die uit ja de zin gaan ja de hadden gewoon Housing Corporation en je had dat Housing Department of de NWT Housing Corporation zijn de en dat die de als je moet daar zijn kunnen niet de la goed die naar de contract en dat die de and I did so I had to go instant that I must see Mr. Speaker. Must see the Mofit on MLA. Must see Mr. Speaker. And I do that did and I do that cell phones these things in one the phone it's like it's since in one the somebody the best con somebody would get self-weight self-weight the scene no phone the minister responsible for finance Mr. Speaker and I did 12,000 the self-service gets on the Northwest Territory see cell phone et kenne le den zo da dort liket dinte hane ko Canada motas highway ke south mo kenne le der news da zo hat so nei a hein desint anda die hat da satellite hane die anda die hat da ha must Mr. Speaker hane hat so nei a hane dat die de must or question more feet on MLA. And I do that and I do that some bad as in that you got a dear sonny and I do that you cell phone honey it case in clinch on the gay you always want a case as it clears only and I do that minister responsible for finance Mr. Speaker did and I did also some bug area that the phone the internet here that what didn't they and I did clinch on the gas has no internet that when the highway get honey clear in this and I did hook it doesn't like no let me give you a hook it do you have that only slightly I see that they cheating tennis Dio dat theo doat ja season doat ja season de chat in hotel and I did the must Mr. Speaker and I did what I and I did what I and I did honey and I did what I had of phone it select nothing not case all questions member for Murphy and I do what I thought and I do cell phone the phone it's a lack it's a lehan it clear February in this 2021 a year was I that Gindla anta di hota di thoni wa zai da la di ho san ko zai da gin la masi Mr. Speaker anta di hota za anta di de wong gu zin de in le hota de anta di hota da ni tia sun da thong sun bo zun ke wi sun ni anta di hota za update da zin line de sin ni zia hota anta di hota za Northwest Hallis dun de di hota za anta ni tle ha ni sin ne zin sin ni tle da gi za dia ya chi da gi za dia sin ne zin chi le e son ba da thon a dia sun ne federal government sin gi zin ta gi zin che anta di hota anta di hota za mota sin da public sector sin de dia ge anta di hota za is in the capital son basi ye de son ba de honde anta di hota zon anda di hota di honu hu la sin la kunu le mi le hot ha de la kunu sin la kunu le mi hu ke wi honde anta di hota ke li ni wala ki ha ni wa anta di de anta di go ase ha ni da go shi hu o honde anta di anta di ha masi Mr. Speaker and I know the Yatıì member for Mofi must the minister had asking proposal negotiate who doesn't sell how highway 3 years shall service it clear for it clear for the salak at the lay and asking it clear honey asking isn't that on February 2021 honey the minister responsible for finance must Mr. Speaker and I did anta di hota zon ta ha di din le hote anta zon de ni wo sin da zon de di asi so hat so hani da wo out a so foi klar zin wo ho den de anta zon de ni hat so da wo asi so da so foi klar de anta di anta di hani satellite di satellite tower hani sin hong wu de what I did anta di hota the Northwest Territory what how do you must see or question member for Yellowknife North must see the do that education the work our work the standard act hani and di da si son de wo da I ke hun den de de ki zai don ye le da ki wo da si asin what I di an xia education cultural employment education God minister Mr. So da di ho da zon de and di ho da zon de ni de ya zin li go ho a da ki zai da de di and di ho da zon de ta ti za February and the what done a hotel the Standard Act got as a the Canada get the and the honey was in that and the honey was at that the don't like they like it the honey said what at the ones that won't that it's a key there and then and that's not and the hotel how could you get a lot a like the assembly and that the one is in any hind home and deal that must be Mr. Speaker.
Yellowknife North.
Yellowknife North because I get that so don't di in the get that so don't I like it there ni de di no John C.A. Diane Kui John Guga, what does it say? EA? Kawood Dageke, and Nuvik Twin Lakes, I get that so don't. MRC, Mr. Speaker, NWT Housing Corporation, that way care the one. A easy dune 6074 Lavo Ohi, a you would on get a gunte Housing NWT Kawode, Ni tlese ta wo rata ho te da jau tsunke. Ka wo de da ge ke Nuvik Twin Lego tsunke te so don. MSC Mr. Speaker Achi NWT Housing Rak Awo Lindsay Asi don da tlon kontra la ni wo ohi asi yika taha di lehoni asi adani na wo ga lageda hain lesi yika taha di lehoni and Nuvik Twin Lagos on Getesodon NWT on housing Rakawo Hutant Elani Satant Elani Duani Laho Oni de said that Dun Azun Laho wants ini de that Dun Gik Ezura Contada Zahonte and Nuvik Twin Lagos on Getesodon Massy Mr. Speaker. Minister si as adat any day ni contrasio da hanisi contago don lagion jeha sin wohote contago on se da don lagion ahat in won di hagesia hote Indani de seda don be panigits oni de hajon hotin yina wo hugiti hagets in hote a Nuvik Twin Lagos like it so don house in NWT you do seda da se kese da masi de hote eta contrasio da jon public tenders honey contrala ni wo oni de contract on don business what's on he honey don't alagunt ha wetsa what MSC no debts on a Nuvik Twin Lagos on Gatet so don masi Mr. Speaker no debts on the Haitian the Home Minister that way care the one honey business see that don't lagunt had the houdini de hanisi agent NWT business that gets that's it dini de nezia honte eta domon da se da kontragura son ba wallahi ki git at ilani honte eta le yami se la wont o se agent honte gigo di da ho oni da wallani de nezia honte mase department si da we gihe go tut la honin de what's on that go daddy le hote cam lego take that so don't MSC Mr. Speaker Health and Social Service rak awelisi da we kya de hote Mr. Speaker did think ye monta don grade slave go take that so don't GNWT ye do hanisi da jon see here da do monta se da jon don't honey gets a dear the phone the honeyco medical travel see that I need a goods I get dinny le don't le han asit a Lindsay Health and Social Service like I would there MSC Mr. Speaker ye will we can go daddy what I don't need the what's on I go daddy le Gawde da geke Cam Lagos on Gateso do MSC Mr. Speaker you Minister Justice da weke de ho June 2020 ekoda John gile hani higi gunt ade hani do se da wo da ikele hote di lik se da do hani monta itlagi got ade se hani we good DC we had that going to honey Cam Lagos on Gateso do Justice goes on Gateso do Grandy June 16 July 25 you hook essay Department Justice Yi hani se ta do mo ta go gin ke honte. He dona so llin se ta RCMP hani da go ge kesi mo la kwati si a jon hote da go gin ke honte. Don llon go azon engi won gedi. Ta mo ta good di hit a don what a dona rake ani denizia hote. Hesi dona hi mo ta hi wo good di dona tsage diagi won legedi hote. Ta hani to mo ta se wo good di na get sini de mo la kwa ti da go ge keni de to azon hote wo ke heyagin ti le hote. Ta do hani se a jon hote do monta se da monta da go ge kegi ke go dagi wule ge di hote cam le go tsan ke te so do ma semester speaker hani Native Women Association asi ni do ka go tso se da go green ke honi don se ne IT do ka wode ha ma semester speaker don atso da gedi don da gi won tsi kwa ha tsi won te na dale gi ya ti tsi chi da se ge tsa kwa hon da ma se cam le go zang ke so don ma se Mr. Speaker Department of Justice dia ni na wo ke la ge da ni de that any the GWT yini le jong gu yin ge a ha honi don sin ya ti don ka wo de embassy Mr. Speaker the standing committee see cabinets and they get at a honey words at down the hook it's a dini de honey de neatly junit a honey junic a honey twin legos and get so don't MRC her dagura her own hote NWT Power Corporation see a Minister of Finance ta di asi na wo se ta gi da ha di le honi zanek esi Deputy Minister hani good government he NWT Power Corp hani ajo huti gits a hoi lim hotana da le go ha di le honi Power Corporation ka wode MSC Mr. Speaker di gracias week hai and this had di huneko department sigi heda gunt ese da wo gi da kasani le hote ta gi heda gunt week junt la honi de han he se had le hote ka wode da ge ke nu vic twin legos on ketet so don embassy Mr. Speaker minister says what's our department said that we can the hunte di hani la etzanek egos on don la gunt ani den si hunte a new vic twin legos on get so don Park Corporation so get so don Mr. Speaker must see the government said don't see that zanek egos on like and gets a leha wo hoi di hunde a department like DCGWTC wo hoi di hunde a new Vic twin Lagos on get so do MSC Mr. Speaker, ye minister si in Sadara with a go to Nilene, Haneko, ye got what la honey de assay, ye beb blani ninde ayidera hani local contractors that get in leni de it's on the montasi gets on contract you jeleni de din ayida gella hain lese ay fini de the Yatıì get dini de nezia hotene masi Mr. Speaker. Inuvik tuan Lagos like a test so don Power Corporation like I would de masi Mr. Speaker. The Edzannik AC Hydro Power Corporation si Energy he Ajon hunt Power Corporation gin hote Eta guhi business incentive policy ke alati denile haneko done edzane ke na de hani business kits on de e hani netlong go ayina wo e yani do what's on de hani girats da honte keda Mr. Speaker e guhi na wo ga lati de honte Edzadne ke gots on tunet chi hats on what's at hote. What are the what's that let's a ke hain les yet as at ze wote ho wo. Neatlet I would de that gets a ke. Y'all knife north goes on get that so don't. Must see Mr. Speaker. Sin lai de ke tle jon khatongo gai kwe kinzi hatsedi hatsonatsi de sin la tson khatongo gai kwe kinzi hatsedi Yalnav North Kutsang Tetso don masi Mr. Speaker elect shy in our climate change air quality you jon what that what and you don't see Masi Yalnav North Hatongo Gaikwe a Nuvek Budle Kutsaketetso Domasi Mr. Speaker see Doom page Nike a Nuvek Budleg Miss Bishka Indigo Ready Taylor a Chukuna Kesi at Ajunganitle Kantagele Hatongo gai kweginzi hatsadi in DC ka wode that gets in Kainless in it goods on gede Commissioner Yatıì Hayati Gunzita asitse ke committee it's na wonit lewu standing special committee it's on a good deal what's on Nitle donagi da ha netzelle in asija undurag awode masi Mr. Speaker di nitle ne the climate change etzanek 2021-2022 donagi da ha nehla Sundberg kawo di nitle nehla the carbon tax report 2022-2023 nitle nitle girada ha netzele here river south goods like a test so don di nitle girada di Canada siata 2019 October 19 crime statistic nitle girada netle da one nitle negele Mr. Speaker, di nitlesi NWT Senior Society 21-22 nitleset la honte etzanek ez onda edanik hons onke onda gits adi hani wo good di honte. Masi. Motion wick edjon at in cam legos and get sodom the in eta t said that yes said that see in one hey tea when in what got de gira Mr. Speaker, Monday, October 31st, need the motion. Etsia, so don't see it. The government of Northwest Territories suicide prevention, honey, 250,000 region, what hunt Gira Akongit Atlahats in it's on government of Northwest Territories. Suicide prevention team honey kontra honey segi goods dini de akondono goods I get that I get the hats in one with a government of Northwest Territories. Say government of Northwest Territories agent kontana chala yagola recreation activities honey the on hats in one with a di 120 days how what's on say now which that you can go get down motion we get John in cam legos and test so don't must see Mr. Speaker the Monday October 31st 2022 the motion is sound the Great slave goes on get so don't need say 681-19 brackets 2 government of Northwest Territories AEC 26-19 brackets 2 Chakahani Leotihani na wusi Chakugiu Chihani na wusi Ajon Edzan Nekesi Leotin Sehin Nugget de Hahanira na wuhunte. Masi Mr. Speaker. Masi Cam Legos on get so don't. Great slave goods on so don't must see Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Monday, October 31st, 2022, dihani motion etsia. Ayit adi cam legos on so don't sits a died 694-19 brackets 2. Edzan Nick Esi Corner Service 2021-2022. Doing see don't de wisi ne woni tle holi hote da chief corner nitle si ike heya tsa tia hote na community the ho which that one gets that's in one must see Mr. Speaker. Motion wicked John motions. Akwetlo nawo nitle Yatıì Sundberg. Mr. Speaker, Monday, October 31st, 2022, need the Bill 60, Petroleum Products, it's on Carbon Tax Act, Akwetlo Yatıì had the Humote. Masi. Akwetlo nawo nitle Yatıì. Na cancel now ni tle Yatıì. Na cancel ni tle Yatıì. Hay River South goes on get that so don't. Mr. Speaker, di now ni tle si Hay River North it's a did a Bill 58 June Legislative Assembly Executive Council Act na cancel Yatıì which had the one there must see. Hay River South goes on get so don't. Motion which I mean I will get Yatıì. We get that so which hoodie. Hay River South goes on get that so don't must see Mr. Speaker. The now was set the Publicite Act hunte. The Chief Electoral Officer 2019 Teso Hutleni the Committee of the Whole Standing Committee CA Waga let's Dini de Waga Yina Waga Titun say Yajon Hunti March 30th 2021 we get lagin da hunte. Must say Mr. Speaker. Masi. I mean, I would need like Yatıì. We get a test of I mean, now it's a idea. Aminawo tsadaidile. Aminawo yetsiale. Motion holy. Here River South goes on Gatetso Domase, Mr. Speaker. E Rule 8.2 bracket 7 D Committee of the Whole Nawo Wichit Awunga that's in want a again.
Just a little typo. I believe you said Bill 59, but it's Bill 58. So, member seeking unanimous consent to rule.
A Bill 58 Committee of the Whole which Atla did zanke. MSC. A Bill 58 Committee of the Whole like did some which Atla not cancel now when it like a T Hay River South goes on get so don't. MSC Mr. Speaker. A Hay River North Bill 59 an act to so what lenny the yani now was see waga now we link with Hay River South goes on get so domasi. Di now was see publicized act Chief Electoral Officer the din hadira lani di now was see Ecclesia 2019 get so ho link hot at di hani will let it ayun gunde hote. Legislative Assembly, February 23rd, March 30th, 2021. Motion hutla we get it so hutle hudi. I mean, I work a heyatia. I mean, now it's a daidi. I mean, now it's a daidile. I mean, now it's selling now holy. Bill 59, Hotana Kenson Wiki Hay River South goes on get so don't. Masi Mr. Speaker D. Rule 8.2 Committee of the Whole did zinc SC which Atlan Tiwu. Committee of the Whole which Atlamin Leniwo. E Bill 59 Committee of the Whole which Atla did zinc. Na cancel now one it like AIT. Committee of the Whole yeah. Bill 2329 a table document a Nuvik Twin Lake Chermanilia.
I now call Committee of the Whole to order. What is the wish of committee?
Member for Cam Lake, Madam Chair, that deal with that table document 723 bracket 2, 2023-24, capital estimate finance, and that 34-19 bracket 2, and that 2020-21 annual report, the Ombudsman Bill 58, Legislative Assembly Executive Council Act Bill 59, and that deal with that the Elections and Public Site Act. The committee had enough. Thank you, committee. And I raised it such a day. The first item was book it's on the day on the mercy.
committee. We've
Committee, the table document 7377, capital SP 2024, and the finance, and the and the minister Nitson, Hamasi, Madam Chair, Deputy Minister of Finance, and the Nusaga get there. Must see the general comment due, the table document, community part of the page 32. And what's out there that page 33 it on the scene chief information officer it on 34 finance office gets on it that the tale maison d'ordre tala on that getting me committee as look out member for Yellowknife North. Merci, Madam Chair. And I do what I don't and I do what I see how needs into the cost of any projects in it. They got in the level. And I do what I don't the software that they need the computers and software I need what down there. And I did public record I did the and I don't any software I need the deal that I need that's on the company I need more saying the must be Madam Chair you won't hide in the whole thing there must be Minister of Finance must be Madam Chair. And I did go as in the Yukon, I that transform back a wish in it like all like in the little Yukon, the jeans in the Haggy in there. And I did and I thought and I did and I did that Tony the assistant button guy wishing that Tony gets in the what now till what accident what a better get easier the sun the left and I did Mr. This Mercy Mr. Wing Mercy Madam Chair the scene the what the and I thought that the single year project that this ain't that okay whole line this ain't that somebody saying Mercy member for Yellowknife North Mercy he and they are seeing one and you see capital budget line this ain't the public information in the and I did and I thought I seen a kill the AKS in the and I do what I thought 25, 2060 the and I do what I thought the EU that some Bahanis one I was seen in the law and I did this the Minister of EC and E and I over budget that odds on there and had let the different school the Massey minister. And I do have the Massey Madam Speaker, do have a deputy minister, and a deputy minister, you have Chias and Laho. Deputy minister, Massey Madam Chair, and I do have that Mr. Wing, the youth and the Chias and Laho. Massey Mr. Wing. And I did set and I did Massey member for Yatıì North. And I do what that's on number that Sunday has to get the answer laugh Sunday. And I did what that's on that some bar gets a shell, you know. Massey. Minister for Finance, Massey Madam Chair, and I did the Year 1 material project on there, and I did the hookers and bonnet hats on that in a brook all lot down there, Massey Yatıì North, and that and that's what does in the millions gets a few there. And that's not the IT what does in the work as on there. We actually the work that each and I did and I did the 5-year capital plan at the last house on Lachosoni. And I did any software in the computers. I see what that Massey Minister, Massey Madam Chair, and I did dashboards on the IT projects on there. Massey. Member for Yatıì North. And I did hani Yatıì Muhtasın information muhtasın wicket good muhtasın wicket azunle and I did muhtasın and I did that software licensing that you work as le and that is in Claudia le mutas in tens of millions of dollars on there and I did health good lot health software millions get few on there and I did Mataki track at the listen house on Lachosoni. Massey Madam Chair, Massey Minister of Finance, and that's not at each size that's not the and that's on me. Mr. Wing, did you the case and what the I tracked this I you want you have to get a heart here on Lachosoni. And I did the wars I that the last in the young had dear, the same had dear. Mr. Wing, Massey Madam Chair, and I did and I did what the governor and I did the one-time cost and the there, and I did and the department that ni mutsumba da tronke ge fishing gata ai the motas ni sumba la ton sen hat le honde and di hoda wota got the deck awo got on deck awo clear la honde sin motas in capital money sa si ye det some boss e kon out here that's go ta honde must member for Young Left North, must marriage. And I did that high scene. And I did and I see the licensed honey contracts in it. And I did tens of millions of dollars honey in what the land is saying, seeing what down there. And I do what I not there casting infrastructure some millions of dollars and I do what I kept I see you did and some back a reason there and I did and I don't and I did and I did what I don't what I thought the sun lach was on the mercy. Minister of Finance, and I do that on such a country get hot here. And I did, and I must see Madam Chair, did what at the cloud, the Disney what's at down there. And I did, and I did what that's on the, and I did, and I did, and I thought honey the white down the scene, white down there. And I did, I must see Madam Chair, must see. And I did, and I did the officers on some bosses, what I kid. I did finance, and I did. And the 3,380,000 the committee has to look out for. And I did what I on page 35 after this and zone management board secretary the good page 36 after there finance management board secretary infrastructure investment 12,738,000 member for Camp Lake. Must Madam Chair, and I did what I on Mackenzie Valley fiber line saying that on a new veton tract on highway near us in why see on there. And I did the new broadband internet on the internet. And I did the Arctic Ocean so home. And I did and I did honey and I done the community learning center on today, and I did the public housing and I did and I did and I done Mota healthcare card. Again, when this Mota say online get niet le khadiyat le de sias online computer da asi de mota renew as le hanis online that is hanis at is the one is somebody is as lechos ne masi Minister of Finance and I did the member that I quit you that I quit you the deal that on the fiber line so talk to yak on the fiber line. And I did, and I did go out that on the, and I thought the Northwest Territories in the Northwest Tales in the, and I thought the, and 2025 years in that the community has no community had the what's on go at the had there in the fiber line go the same had there and I did what he's on see that the did a year that the and I did that Clint government get no project on there and I did Madam Chair did and I don't and I did GWT get the and I did Massey member for Cam Lake and I did and I did and I thought the community has honey the Northwest Health did honey the honey 100% some bad I get GWT deck out on some bad land Northwest Health on some bad land from Massey Minister of Finance and I going down there Massey member for Cam Lake Massey Madam Chair and I did the internet is somebody honey what's in you the Chamber of Commerce is somebody and I did what the minister honey as you Hatias and Lachosoni Massey Minister Massey Madam Chair and I did young lives on the South Slave Committee, and the Northwest Territories in God ain't there, and the DDC or the Department of Finance and good on responsibility, and cushion got la whole la at I the nefasi somebody what's at the Rhine the same handy and and I seen and I did and I did what's a concern what's a listen on the left there I seen as it lay who won't there. And I did fiber line, they see what I did in, see what they, and I thought, and I did, and I thought, the satellite, ain't there on the Massey Madam Chair.
I don't see in here that I know has been something that we've spoken about during all of the main estimates during every year of this assembly and relates to public safety, but ultimately comes down to the Department of Finance, is the expansion of cell service across the territory. And
Easy cell service. I did so as on honey go easy. Okay, John's in Wahonte, Monta, Tilly decades a denny de Monta, Seata, Intlesad down, Taniki, and Safon, that's it, Hadi Honte, Adanio, Asnet Shana, Eddie Honey, Tsunkade, in Decatele. Minister, Madam Chair, Massey.
I began to sort of go over some of the information that is available through the Government of Canada. They have put out maps that show the cellular coverage across highways across all of Canada. Back 2018, so there may have been some improvements, but certainly not dramatic ones, that there's over 1,200 kilometers of highways that have no cellular coverage, 115,000 kilometers of roads in Canada that have no cellular coverage, which, you know, that's not a good news story by any means, but just to say that it's not a problem that the government of the Northwest Territories can solve alone. The federal government has been called on to support that, and the Universal Broadband Fund was available for that, but that's a fund that was had a defined scope and a defined budget to a certain degree. It's not going to solve all of these hundreds of thousands of kilometers of roads with no coverage, including ours. It would still be looking at what then the costs would be to the government. For example, as I was discussing earlier today, an estimate came back for just the stretch of road between here and the community of Betchacote, just that 1 hour's worth of driving would be upwards of $500,000 a year in O&M costs. So, Madam Chair, if this is going to be a priority of this Assembly, then that will have to be visited perhaps coming into the next Assembly, because it certainly was not one of the priorities that we were mandated to, and as such, did not get priority funding under the capital plan. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any further questions under the Management Board Secretariat? Seeing none. Finance Management Board Secretariat, Infrastructure Investments, $12,738,000. Does committee agree? Thank you, members. Please return now to the department summary found on page 32. Finance 2023-2024 capital estimate $16,118,000. Member for Frame Lake.
Cam Lake.
Frame Lake is like a test so done. Madam Chair, the department said that non denin de said that one good at that the who to hand is on which at la motion which she motion it's a idea now it's a idea now it's a idea motion holy massive committee I think one good at the had that one committee minister must see you don't get down a le must see.
All right, committee, we've agreed to consider
ID Committee Report 34-19-2 year 2021 hotante but wogun guts adaha ahdin le the government operation gak awilin si wike akwetlan hayatia Masi Madam Chair. The committee said on Tuesday, October 18, Standing Committee on Operation, a year say, Nitle Hutant a Amen, a year Nitle see Asiazamonta, wike a year no monta, Dihania see John Legislative Assembly, and Nitle Huchat la Tlahone de Ombud, Dania Lada say February 11, 2022, Nitle Neginchin le went a DC. The din Dania Lada so were good Yajan which it a get le when they but the DC that DC is no Nitle yet see what that Dania line that now what's okay. Did that Zanek said that government Yagili said that John 19 Assembly said that Honey Laho on Adline le when they ate a DGNWT as Amben Act hot on 2025 a naked the government Northwest Territory Assembly Yagili said that the donate alasinit lega da which had la when they ida dinitle said that the Legislative Assembly said that which had letter don't geek a good da honey don't Allah see yike heya get yagi honey masi ida don't Allah see geek a good da sanile Standing Committee on 2020-21 but Dania line da se were good di hote don asadi hal need de Mr. Johnson. Madam Chair, the Government of Northwest Territories Standing Committee on Operation the Ndana Kehohan Watson the Nitle 2019 Dania Laginda said the Almond Act a Yehani na would Ladiat Leha and now were motion whichy Yalknife North and Masi Madam Chair. You see here that John do say that John private members bail John go yihi Almond Act John Assembly said that John Mutaladin award and the art, I say, Ladia it's a how it's when they. Ida don't he committee si don't Daniel like it dahasi a motion so dahani te ke le the government si di na wogi right dan in won't at a di hote a si a privacy commissioner hota nano hulane di DA tip ag lladia wydle dyd a nano chwt o hannu nitle i eg hwnt e hannu ko wnga asi hagin la le hwnt e a le di hannu asi di hannu lladia wydle gydyd a asi hage in le din de nizini le na i le hwnt e na a le di motion which she say motion se da government on it a hwnt e Eda arjun huti gutsu officers ya gin linse ta go ke gin te ha tsin wo te eda di hani na wo sa mi wo tsa hoi li honi e almond act di se yi ami se yi tsa ka wo da government di hani line da ge tsa di ni lene aki wo ke a lagi da ke tsin ho te di adla tloncho gutsun se ta jon bet it's on tona kungira lai de se ki khala tsa da tsin wo hote ne dali ye government ase wetsa anin de ki khala da ha tsin wo hote ne mase motion wechi wo ke ke tetso hutle hudi amina wetsa daidi amina wetsa daidi le amina wo yetsiale na wo huli Mr. Johnson and Madam Chair, the committee, see a Speaker, Northwest Territory Standing Committee, say, go get that the 19th Assembly will la ho we create that the neck essay Legislative Assembly, what hunt is that e officers yagin listen it lesegin lanin de John Ketchi Quessy, Honey, that is a gira da hagets in Hotemasi. I'm a motion Egoda, Yellknife North. Mr. Chair. A public accounts ta hanida di hani speakers si hatanin wechini desi jo assembly tse kwet a hani July 1st hani and it's in ahant hida dera azu huti na get a ha gets in hote tai sa han watson Mr. Speakers Di inwa go let's that's in one hote masi. I mean motion ego down. Okay, get test with lady. I mean now it's a daidi. I mean now it's a daidi le. I mean now it's a daidi le. Motion holy. Mr. Johnson. Madam Chair, the committees, the government of Northwest Territories, the need is a dain like we know that nonsense quehi ik ego deha gets in hote masi. Motion which she I mean now it's a daidi. I mean now it's a daidi le. I mean now we yesiale. Motion holy. Masi committee. Committee report 34-19 government operations see that 2021 but report when I think that one committee report 34-19 brackets 2 well when that's that one Cam Lake was like a test so don and Massey Madam Chair the Hota did Zanganat a hard the motion which I mean motion now it's a daidi. I mean now it's a daidi le. Motion holy. But I'm not at this ha.
May I please have the report of Committee of the Whole, Member?
Committee of the Whole, Danilagadi Hindy. Mr. Speaker, it's on Committee Dinitle 723-19 brackets 2 Wogon Goods in Dehunte. Ye Bill 5859. Ye hot awunats at a hahudi hunte. Committee report 34 brackets 2 at awunats in Dehunte. It I committee the whole hot awunats in Teranaita. Twin Legos and Tetsodo. Me say hits that I did and now we yet here River North goods like a Tetsodo. I mean now it's a daidile. I mean now we yet salen now holy. Tots and now we need like a tea. Some barak our day. Mr. Speaker, Nehende get so don't set a daidida liquor ag tatsa wikeyatia amiazon gizi the get le hats in one must motion. I mean motions a daidi. I mean now it's a daidis in Aja.
The member for Yellowknife South, the member for Satu, the member for Range Lake, the member for Inuvik Boot Lake, the member for Yellowknife Center, the member for Hay River North, the member for Inuvik Twin Lakes, the member for Decho,
and the member for Sabacha, member for Camp Lake, Menakput, Yellowknife North, member Moshi, member for Great Slave, member for Nehende, Ami Lenewon Asa, Ami Sedin Awat Lenewon.
Thank you.
See, and I deal the record 15 in favor, 0 opposed, 0. Motion with Anado. Bill 53 that had the third reading of bills. Mr. Clerk, orders of the day.
2022, 10 a.m. Prayer, minister statements, member statements, returns to oral questions, oral question 11-63-192, 1188-192, and 1246-192, recognition of visitors in the gallery, acknowledgements, oral questions, returns to written questions, replies to commissioner's address, petitions, reports of committees on the review of bills, reports of standing and special committees, tabling of documents, notices of motion, motions, notices of motion for first reading of bills, second reading of bills, consideration in committee of the whole of bills and other matters, bills 23, 29, 58, 59, and table document 723-192, report of committee of the whole, third reading of bills, orders of the day.
Mercy, Mr. Clerk, they had deal there Friday, October 28, 2022. Come on, don't honey or let's say, yeah, there, mercy.